Good afternoon. This show is not just for children who are learning to read. This is also for illiterate anyone. So if you don't know how to read and you don't know your ABCs very well, this is for you. Well, today we're going to talk about a few letters. And this show has been brought to you by these three letters. Now, the first letter we're going to talk about is a really fancy letter C. Now, doesn't it matter if it's fancy or not? This particular one just is fancy. But it's still the same old C and still makes the two different sounds. S and K. Like a K or like an S. And then, of course, there's the famous "She is my cookie, that's good enough for me." It's like, oh, but there's other things that start with C. Who cares about other things? She is my cookie. Anyway, but yeah, there's all kinds of words that start with C, not just cookie. There's kangaroo. Oh, no, that's a K. Sorry. There's a couch. Oh, there's a couch over there. That's not C. There's celery. That's that S sound. That's, there was a skit on Sesame Street with Cookie Monster and his little cousin, and he says, he's like, see if you can find what starts with C in the store that me like. And so this little cousin, she was so cute, she comes back with a carrot, and she goes, but she says it like this, she's like, I just want to watch a car wash. She goes, carrot. And he's like, oh, but okay, we'll go find, not what we're thinking of. She comes back with cauliflower, and she goes, I just want to watch a cauliflower. He's like, cauliflower. Oh, but that's not what me thinking of. So she goes and finds a cucumber, and she goes back and says, I just want to watch a cucumber. He's like, oh, but it's not what me thinking of. So then she goes away, comes back with corn. She goes, I just want to watch caw. But still not what me had in mind. Look, one more time. Then she goes, he goes, she goes, cousin. Oh, cousin. Still not what me had in mind, but still wonderful. Yeah. Anyway, that's the letter C. Anyways, we got the letter B. It's a fancy B, but it's still a B. Now, this one isn't so tricky. It's the second letter of the alphabet. Well, I should have did those in reverse, because the C is the third letter of the alphabet, but this is the second. So this is a prequel letter. So it only has one sound, though. It's just B. Bawa. What's that B sound like? Anyway, let's see. So the B, basketball, baseball, Butterfinger, bring it on. So let's see. Kirkland's, $14.99. I have obsessive compulsive reading problems, folks. I see something and I read it. So anyways, that's the letter B. I betcha you'll never forget that. See what I did?
More a few letters.
Yeah. Now, last but not least, well, not really last, because the last letter of the alphabet is Z. This is kind of in the middle. This is the, let's see, what would this be? The 11th letter, I think? 26 letters in the alphabet, and I got to get N. And this is M. So, Cookie Monster and Harry sang the song about M. They're saying, everything is He's like, you know, Harry, I love the letter M because I've done lots of wonderful things to eat. So they say, mustard, mustard, what lunch? So it goes, Then there was a bit about Melvin's mustache. Melvin's muscles are marvelous, and his mustache is made of macaroni. So you go, And then on Sesame Street there was this thing where they said, today's letter is the letter M. And they were going to draw it like on those, animated professional football lines where they go like that. Same thing. So they're doing that, and the kids are supposed to dictate it, and they're going like, now make a straight line, and it goes, man, and they go, no! And you have this kid in the background going, the other way! And then they finally get it done, they say, now what is it? And the adult male goes, it's two mountains shaking hands. No! Then it must be the letter M. Yeah! Anyway, that is our reading hour brought to you today, folks. And I have just a catastrophic irrational attraction to bouncing up and down. And that, gentlemen, is how we do that.